Hello everybody, welcome to Blood Brothers Food Review and Cooking. Today we're cooking, and we're cooking something really good. We're going to do something called porchetta. It's made from pork belly. Pork belly is where you get bacon from, and everybody loves bacon, so how bad can this be, right? So hang with me, I'm going to show you step by step. We are going to smoke this. We're going to smoke it using pecan and coal. So it's going to be interesting for you barbecue enthusiasts out there. Pay close attention. This is going to be a quick video, but informative. All right, so hang in there and stay with me. Check it out. Hey everybody, welcome. Let's make porchetta. We're going to smoke it today with pecan on a Weber Kettle grill. We're using a mixture of fresh ingredients and dry. They work well together, and you're going to see why. So we have a fresh pork belly, a beautiful pork belly, and if you haven't worked with it, it's very easy to do. Just follow along and you'll see. We're going to rub it down with olive oil and kosher salt. That's the first thing. Nice coat of olive oil. Really rub the kosher salt in there so it gets in. And then you're going to chop some fresh garlic. You're going to really mince it, and you're going to rub that in as well. We're also going to rub in some ground fennel, crushed rosemary, and organic thyme. It can be all organic or not. It's up to you, whatever you like. I just had a mixture of all of them. So we're going to rub that in the mixture also, and here's how it's going to look once you get it all on there. Nice and rubbed in. A lot of garlic is key with this, and it'll take a lot of kosher salt too. Don't be afraid to lay it on there, because this fatty cut will definitely be able to handle it. And I rough chopped the parsley. There's a lot of parsley on there. Don't be afraid to use a lot either, because like I said, this cut can definitely handle it. Let's see how it goes. I'm going to cook the porchetta today on the Weber Kettle. Old Faithful here. I've used this thing for so many years. I don't even remember how many. But we're going to use the snake method with charcoal. I'm using Kingsford, and I'm going to put a little smoke on it too. You see my wood chunks there. It's pecan. I got the biggest wood chunk in the front because when the meat is cold, it'll take on the most smoke. And then the smaller chunks about halfway through, and then that's it. It won't need any more smoke. Okay, so our pork belly seasoned with our salt, pepper, garlic, fennel, a little bit of thyme, and parsley, as you can see, has been sitting overnight. I put it all on top and let it sit in the refrigerator overnight covered, just so all those flavors can, get into that pork belly. It's like a sponge. This pork belly, it unbelievably pulls in flavor like you wouldn't believe. So we're going to do a little twist here. Usually I get a pork belly, with a nice loin end here, but it's very small, this loin end. So I wanted to try doing something different. I have some ground sausage here, and I kind of rolled it around in the pan that I marinated the pork belly in to pick up any extra garlic and parsley. And I'm going to just take that log right there, and I'm going to set it on. And we're going to roll our porchetta up with sausage. And it's kind of experimental. I've never done that. And we're going to see how it comes out. All right, so our sausage log is on top of our pork belly to make our nice, beautiful porchetta. What kind of porchetta? I don't know. Just putting the sausage on there might, the purists out there will be like, that's not a porchetta. Oh, whatever, it's going to be good. But as you can see, I got the sausage roll the same length as our pork belly. And now what I'm going to do, I'm going to roll it up. And then we got our string ready. I'm going to tie it off. Size porchetta, I use about 6 strings. Okay, and you just want to kind of evenly space them. I use a slip knot, and then I tie it off. Okay, you don't want to squeeze the hell out of it, because then you're going to end up pushing all the insides out. So get it nice and snug, all right, in sections, and then it's ready to go on the grill. All right, let's start a fire. Okay, so we got our porchetta on the Weber Kettle with pecan and Kingsford briquettes. And as you can see, once again, we have it set up for the snake method. And we're gonna let this thing ride probably for about 4 hours. We're gonna have a temperature, I'm thinking around 250 degrees in here. Could spike up to 275, but I think right around 250 is where this likes to ride with the vents open on snake method. Okay, so we're just gonna let it go and check back in a few. The porchetta is finished. There we go. Got a little excess on the end. We'll cut that right off. That'll be a little pitmaster privilege snack. But we're going to take this to the cutting board. Okay, so here's our finished product. Our beautiful porchetta smoked with pecan on a Weber kettle. You can see that beautiful exterior. That it was crunchy, a nice mahogany color. So we stuffed it with the Italian sweet sausage, the parsley, the crushed garlic, the fennel, the thyme, the rosemary, salt, pepper, olive oil. It came out so juicy and tasty. It was unbelievable. I sliced it nice and thin, as you can see here. We had it on sandwiches with some nice crusty Italian bread. I highly recommend doing it that way. It was just unbelievable. So thank you for watching, and I hope you try this recipe and enjoy it very much. Take care.